Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The following is an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and is a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.
Broadcast crew is ready in the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. Exclusive pre-game coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball is brought to you by Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City, Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Christopher Scott, Farmers Insurance, Doc and Norm Direct, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving, LLC, Hoslog Landscaping and Design, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, River Oak Christian Academy, Sawdust Studios, State Tech of Missouri, and Walk Off Wood Bat Company. The excitement is building in the stands, and the tension is rising in the dugout as first pitch is just around the corner. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball on the Renegades Radio Network and the Show Me Sports Network. Now let's go live to the field to the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth.
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Blake Gasaway here with you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth here in Sedalia, Missouri at Liberty Park Stadium in Dayfield as the Jefferson City Renegades made the short trek up the road here to Sedalia to take on the Sedalia Bombers. These two teams very familiar with each other as they match up 8 times throughout the regular season. As they are South Division opponents. Taking a look at that South Division, well, it's kind of a logjam right now as Joplin sits atop the South Division with a record of 18-18, and then the Bombers sit at 18-18 as well. So tight there at the top. The Renegades sit at 15-7, so they sit in third place, but have some work they can do to catch up to the top spot, and then the Nevada Griffins have last place as they sit at 12-23 on the season. So there is some room to make up there. As the Renegades, they were to win tonight, they would inch that much closer. They have several games that they could make up some distance throughout the time here as the season, we said, kind of slowly winding down. As these two teams matching up, they'll match up on Wednesday. That will be the last time these two teams match up. This is the 7th game between the two. They'll also face Nevada on Monday at home and Tuesday at Nevada, so lots of action left. And then they also play Joplin 3 times, once on the road, 2 at home. So lots of South Division play that still to be made up. That 12 games in 11 days here for the Renegades. Have a feeling if they were able to squeak out and in these 12 games with a record somewhere around 9-3, 10-2, something like that, they would have a chance to have a home playoff game. Would be in contention depending on how the rest of the season were to go for the Bombers as well as for the Joplin Outlaws. They might even have a vying for the top spot, but they've got to do business. They know what they need to do, and they've got to take care of business in order to get that done. We'll take a look at the starting lineups here. As for the Renegades, we said coming in with a record of 15-17 on the season, as they are riding a couple-game win streak. They will lead off with center fielder and Adonis Forte. Then batting second will be left fielder and Cole Wagner. The DH for tonight batting third, Andrew M. Garden. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Jack Matashak. Batting fifth, the third baseman is Jackson Lovich. The shortstop batting sixth, Taylor Hopkins. Batting seventh will be the catcher. That's Luke Fuller. Batting eighth will be first baseman and Carter Gorling. And then batting ninth will be the second baseman in Colby Ott. And on the mound will be Colin Damel for the Renegades. That's how their starting 9 will look like. So for the Sedalia Bombers, who sit at 18-18 on the season, as they will have in right field batting leadoff will be Zach Dillman. Batting second, playing at third base, will be Caden Williams. Batting third on first base will be Jake Baker. Catching, batting fourth will be Riley Polton. Designated hitter, number 17, batting fifth is Nick Schmidt. Center fielder batting sixth is Chris Pudney. The shortstop batting seventh is Adam Webb. Batting eighth in left field is Duffin Makings. And batting ninth, the second baseman in Brett Mooney will be their starting nine. So Dillman, Williams, Baker, Polton, Schmidt, Pudney, Webb, Makings, and Mooney. Pretty sure that is the same lineup that we have seen most of the season, if not all the season, that these two teams have matched up. Pretty much exactly what we've seen, no surprises there. So we said playing here at Day Field and Liberty Park Stadium. And we'll see who's on the mound. I didn't pick that up off the roster. So Zarian Zimenez will be on the mound for the Bombers. We will take a quick break here and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 two-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 7th grade with 8th grade to be added in the 2023-2024 school year. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
MoX Dock and Norm Direct is back better than ever. Much more than your #1 ground shuttle transportation service to St. Louis Airport. Yes! MoX Dock and Norm Direct is Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Sporting events, concerts, wedding receptions, the lake, winery trips, Branson, plaza shopping, reunions, pub crawls. Group sizes from 1 to 100 or beyond. We do it all. Remember, we want you to ride MoX Dock and Norm Direct.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Serving the capital city and the surrounding area for 70 years, Animal Medical Center strives to provide the best possible medical service for your pet in a caring atmosphere. To promote quality healing and preventative care in a fear-free environment, Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is a full-service veterinary hospital. Whether your pet has fur, feathers, or scales, Dr. Greg Boyer and Dr. Kayla Terry have the experience and expertise to treat complex medical conditions as well as providing annual well checks and vaccinations. Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is the only veterinary hospital in the capital city accredited by the American Animal Hospital Association. To schedule an appointment, call the team at Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City at 573-636-4626.
Well, we're back here at Day Field in Sedalia as National Anthem finished up. As the Renegades know what they need to do here tonight to help out their cause in the South Division. They're a few games back. They sit at 15-17 on the season. For the Bombers, they sit at 18-18 on the season. So right now, the best that the Renegades can do is help control their own destiny and get some wins down the stretch. In these last 12 games in 11 days, they really got to go 9 or 10 wins, if not be all 12. But they did lose game 1 of the Nevada doubleheader by a final of 5-4. They won game 2. That was on Wednesday night, 9-3. And then they won last night as they hosted the Mudcats of Chillicothe by a score of 4-2. Then they have games, as we said, 12 games in 11 days. Tonight, of course, the Bombers. Tomorrow on the road at St. Joe. Sunday on the road at Joplin. Monday at home hosting Nevada. Tuesday on the road at Nevada. Wednesday hosting the Bombers. Thursday and Friday, single games against Joplin at historic Ernie Vivian Field in Jeff City, and then Saturday will be the season finale. That game on the road at Chillicothe. So lots of baseball still on tap here for the Renegades. We said they sit at 15-17, 18-18 on the season for the Bombers. So they have a chance. They could sneak their way into second place. They just have to do work. They know what they need to do. Then that would be a home playoff game. As leading off for the Renegades, this will be center fielder Adonis Forte, 5'11", 185-pound freshman. He is from Omaha, Nebraska. He plays at Rockhurst, left-handed batter, right-handed thrower, as he will step in here as we are just about set for baseball. Blake Gasaway here from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth here in Sedalia at Day Field. First pitch is going to be fouled off to Adonis. So he'll be down in the count at 0-1. Remember, go riding with Doc and Norm, Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Group sizes of 1 to 100 or beyond, they do it all. Doc and Norm is also the official transportation provider for the Renegades. That one low, but called strike 2. As Doc and Norm gets us to all of our road games safely, efficiently, most importantly in style. That one swung on and missed, so 3 pitches, 1 out. As Adonis Forte is retired, now this will be left fielder and Cole Wagner as Wagner steps in. He's 5'8", 170-pound freshman. He's from Festus, Missouri, plays at Rockhurst as well, left-hander across the board. To book your next spot for your next adventure, call Doc and Norm 573-256-1991. First pitch, he's going to lift that one. Center fielder on his horse going over, and that's going to be caught by Dillman, the right fielder. A long ride there, but it is caught. Now this will be designated hitter Andrew Imgarden. Imgarden, 6', 180-pound freshman. He plays at Missouri Baptist. He hails from Moberly, Missouri. Left-handed batter, right-handed thrower. I've seen him on the mound, but I'm sure he could get up there and do some work. He's going to hit that one fouled on the first base line. Also for Doc and Norm, you can give them an email at reservations@moexpress.com. Or call them 573-256-1991. And they'll get you squared up for your next adventure. So 2 outs here. Next pitch to Imgarten. That one misses outside. So leaving the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. And Jack Matashak in the on-deck circle here for the Renegades. Next offering. That one's going to be sliced foul. That does go foul. Jimenez on the mound for the Bombers. That makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes now with 2 outs. Imgarten steps back in the batter's box. He's relatively deep in the batter's box. This infield here in Sedalia, it's infield turf, outfield is grass. That one misses a little to the outside, so that'll even it at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So it's a very fast infield here. Outfield slows it down a bit because it's the natural grass surface. 2-2 offering. That one down in the dirt. So that'll make it full now at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 2 outs here. It's Imgarten working against Jimenez. So he'll dig back in. That one's going to be hit off the handle of the bat, popped it up. Everybody converging, and the ball's going to be off the catcher's glove. Imgarten will be standing on first base. So now it'll be Jack Matashak stepping in, the right fielder, as Matashak, a 6', 210-pound freshman. He is from Kirkwood, Missouri, plays at Jefferson College. He bats left-handed, throws right-handed. So Matashak will come to bat here with 1 on and 2 outs. First pitch to him upstairs, ball 1. So Jimenez will look over, check the runner at first. That's Imgarten. That pitch is going to miss outside, so that'll put Matashak ahead in the count at 2 balls and no strikes. So he'll step back in here. Jimenez looks over at first. That's Imgarten held on there. 2 offering that upstairs. That makes it a 3-0 count. So 3 balls and no strikes. Jimenez looks over again at first. 3-0 offering. That one downstairs. So a 4-pitch, 2-out walk issued to Matashak. So now this will be third baseman and Jackson Lovich. Lovich, 6'4", 180-pounder. He's from Overland Park, Kansas. Set to be a Mizzou Tiger, that is, unless he were to get drafted. And he might be going to the big league. So 2 on, nobody out here. First pitch, downstairs, outside, ball 1. He's set to be a Mizzou Tiger, but like we said, if he gets called up, he might be headed to the big show. 1 ball, no strike count, 2 outs here. That's going to be a bouncing ball. The third baseman will glove, and he will dive, and they'll say safe as he dives towards third base, and getting under the tag is Imgarten. So Lovich moves everybody around the base path. So now this will be Taylor Hopkins. For Hopkins, he's 5'11", 190-pounder. He's a freshman at William Woods from Jefferson City. First pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. He's playing shortstop as he usually does, with those red batting gloves on. So bases loaded here with 2 outs. That pitch down central called strike 2. So he will be down in the count at 0-2. And Imgarten on second base, on third, Matashak on second, Lovich on first. They are going to say he went around, and that is out number 3. 2 strikeouts in the inning, so Jimenez is able to work around, giving up 3 base runners in the process. So we will go to the bottom of the first inning, still scoreless. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, Walk-Off Wood Bat Company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
We go to the bottom of the first inning now. Both teams still scoreless. Renegades did put up one hit in that top of the first inning and one error committed by the Bombers, but they left the bases stranded. That's not how the Renegades wanted to start off the game. They've got to take advantage of those opportunities they're given. So on the mound for the Renegades will be Colin Damel, 6'3", 200-pound sophomore. He's from Overland Park, Kansas, plays at Emporia State. He is a right-handed pitcher. So leading off will be right fielder Zach Dillman. So Dillman will be the first one to come to bat here. It'll be Dillman, Williams, and Baker. Fuller having a problem with his glove, so he goes up to his backup glove. He broke some of the lacing on it. So Damel on the mound for the Renegades, getting a start here this evening. The first pitch, that one's going to be hit in the air. Gorling is going to go into foul territory. Working his way over. And he will make the grab for out number one. Now this will be the third baseman, Caden Williams. So Williams steps in. One out here on the board. Damel again looking in. First pitch he had was popped out for out number one. Infield's going to step in just a little bit. That first pitch called strike one. So Damel will be heading the count. No balls and one strike. Williams will step back in. Tap home plate a couple times with the bat. Now he's set. Damel takes a deep breath. Next pitch that's on its way. That one's going to be a little blooper. That's going to take a bounce in front of Wagner as he was headed to his left toward center field. So it'll be a one-out single issued to Williams, so he'll be standing on first base. That'll also be first baseman Jake Baker.
The first baseman, number 32, Jake Baker.
So Baker will step in here, left-handed batter. So here on the near side in front of me as I pretty much look straight down the third base line. First pitch to him, misses ball one. I looked down it, just not directly down it, as I'm actually more in the base path a little bit. So 1 ball, no strike count. Next pitch, that one outside. Fuller has to go out and get that. Looks the runner back to first base. That's Williams. It's a nice game set for a 9-inning affair here at Liberty Park Stadium in Dayfield in Sedalia. 2-0 offering. That one misses just a bit inside. So we will go 3-0. Game started, it was 96 degrees, feels like 102. Next pitch from Damel. That one's going to be a ball lifted into center field. Forte tracks it down for out number 2, as runner will stay on first base. So this will be catcher and Riley Polton stepping in.
The catcher, number 14, Riley Bolton.
Polton, a right-handed batter. He will step in. Now he's been through his routine. He's ready to go. Damel looks in, gets the sign from Fuller. First pitch. That one misses. Outside, ball 1. Damel will look in, let that right arm rest. Now he'll look over at first. Get the feet set. Runner's going to go to second. Pitch up and in. Throw down to second. He is just a little bit behind as Ott slips and falls there. So Williams will get credit for a stolen base. So Polton will be ahead in the count of 2 balls, no strikes. Fuller gives Damel the sign that he's looking for. 2-0 offering on its way. That one down central called strike 1. So that'll take the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, both teams having 1 hit so far apiece in the game. Next pitch, that one's on its way. That one swung on and missed. Blew the heater by him there. So that'll even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And 2 outs here. We play in the bottom of the first inning. Neither team has scored. However, the Bombers have a runner on second. That's Williams. Damel gets set. Checks on the runner at second. Looks back at home. 2-2 offering on its way. That one swung on and missed for out number 3. So the runner stranded at second base. However, no runs were scored, so we're still scoreless. We're going to take a quick break. Be back for the top of the second as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
When things come out of left field, having a game plan matters. Farmers Insurance has over 90 years of experience helping people play through every stage of the game. We've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything. Talk to Farmers Agent Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131 to see how I can help you stay in the game. That's Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
We go to the top of the second inning here, and it's still scoreless. Each team has a hit. No errors for the Renegades, 1 error for the Bombers. 3 left on base. And at top of the first inning for the Renegades, 1 left on base for the Bombers in the inning that we just completed, as Jimenez still on the mound here, entering the second inning of work. So it'll be batters 7, 8, and 9 due up. This will be catcher Luke Fuller. As Fuller, a 6'1", 200-pound freshman. He's from Chesterfield, Missouri, plays at Drury. Right-hander at the plate. Right-handed thrower as well. First offering to him, and they're called strike 1. Fuller will be down in the count at 0-1. Carter Gorling in the on-deck circle. Colby Ott, the third up. That pitch is going to be fouled off by Fuller as it takes one big hop into the dugout of the Renegades. So he'll be down in the count at 0-2. Next pitch by Jimenez. That one bounces across home plate. That'll take the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Fuller will step back in. 1-2 offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be played at third. No glove. Throw to first is in time, as that is Williams to Baker for out number 1. It was a 5-3 put out. Now this will be Carter Gorling. Gorling, 6'3", 200-pounder. He is from the Woodlands, Texas. Plays at Colorado Mines. Right-hander across the board. He is a freshman at Colorado Mines. First pitch to him. He's going to hit a little bloop single. It's going to get down in left field as he'll be at first base. He'll put the brakes on there. So nice piece of work there as he just lays that one out there over the third baseman's head, and he has got a one-out single. Now Colby Ott will step in as Ott, 5'10", 180-pound freshman. He is from Festus, plays at Jefferson College. He's a right-handed batter, right-handed thrower. So 1 out, 1 runner on. First pitch to him, called strike 1. Donis Forte in the on-deck circle for the Renegades. Jimenez looks back in. His next offering, that one's going to be swung on. Maybe got a piece of it, did Ott, but he'll be down in the count at 0-2. So Jimenez will check on Gorling at first base. Now he'll look home and get set. 0-2 offering. That one's going to be hit off the end of the bat. Center fielder going back on it. Still drifting back. He'll make the grab in center field for out number 2. So now back to the top of the lineup we'll go. This is center fielder Adonis Forte. He's 0 for 1 with the strikeout. So he will step in here. As a runner on first base, 2 outs. Menez takes a deep breath. First offering. That one's going to be fouled over to the third base side. As it's going to get out of play just barely. Third baseman was coming over to make the grab, but ran out of real estate over there. So no balls and 1 strike, 2 outs here. Jimenez looks in. That pitch, that one's fouled off. That caught the catcher and Polton in the groin. He's going to go over and take a minute to compose himself. As home plate umpire will walk the baseball out to Jimenez. He'll have a quick conversation with the other umpire over there as Polton took that foul ball into the groin. He's trying to get stretched out. That is not a good place to take a foul ball. Home plate umpire will clean home plate as well. It's a little different here as this infield is all turf. Outfield natural grass, so it's a fast infield and a normal paced outfield. The infield comes in to talk to their pitcher, Jimenez. And when we resume here, Forte will be down in the count at 0-2. And 2 outs with Gorling on first base. Just shy of 7:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. We're at Liberty Park Stadium in Day Field in Sedalia, Missouri. Glad you're tuned into our broadcast tonight. Whether you're listening Whether you're listening courtesy of our Show Me Sports Network app or media center, however you're listening, we're just glad you're tuned in. Forte will dig back in here on the left-hand side of the plate. Bolton will get set up. That pitch bounces to the outside. So that'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jimenez looks in, gets the sign. 1-2 offering, that one down in the dirt. So now we'll leave it at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Gordling on first base takes a decent lead out there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jimenez checks over that shoulder, 2-2 offering. That one's going to be fouled back by Forte. That one off the glove of the catcher. Forte might have jammed his thumb on that too. He's checking that out. Well, he will step back in here. So 2 balls, 2 strike to count. 2 outs, runner on first. Neither team has scored a run yet. That one's going to be lifted a mile in the air, as settling under it is the second baseman. He will make the grab for out number 3. Well, in the inning there was 1 hit, but again, no runs. No errors, 1 left on base. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, this is Nick Hoslog, owner of Hoslog Landscape and Design. Every day, my highly trained team of experts works hard to give you the outdoor living area you've been dreaming of. By focusing solely on landscaping and hardscape construction, this has made us the preferred landscape and design company serving Jefferson City and the central Missouri area. Thank you for all your continued support in voting us as winners of the Reader's Choice Awards and Jefferson City's Best multiple years running. When you are ready to begin your dream outdoor project, call us at 573-301-9464 to schedule an estimate or visit hosloglandscape.com.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
We go to the bottom of the second here. Neither team, again, has yet to put any runs on the board. Damel on the mound for the Renegades. They'll send batters 5, 6, and 7 to plate. This will be Nick Schmidt, the designated hitter, leading off. So he steps in here on the left-hand side of the plate. First pitch way upstairs and outside, ball 1. Damel will look back in. He'll get set. His 1-0 offering on its way. That one still upstairs. A little closer, but still out of the strike zone. So that'll make it 2 balls, no strikes. Wind blowing out towards right field. It's really towards right center field. That one, same spot, up and away. Damel trying to get Schmidt to chase that, but did not. Schmidt will show bunt now as he's ahead 3-0. He'll take it back for called strike 1. He's making Damel pitch to him here. 3 balls and 1 strike. That pitch outside, so a 5-pitch walk issued to Schmidt as he'll jog down to first base. Now this will be center fielder and Chris Pudney stepping in.
The center fielder, number 19, Chris Putney.
So Pudney will step in, right-handed batter, so on the opposite side of the plate from where I'm at here. Runner on first base, nobody out. First offering from Damel, that upstairs. Ball one. Damel will look in. He'll peek over at the runner on first. That's Schmidt. That one swung on and missed. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Damel again looks in to get the sign. Schmidt takes a short lead over there at first base. Gorling is holding him on. And Pudney tried to bunt that one, but pretty much missed most of it. Comes back and hits Fuller, but he says he's okay. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. And nobody out here. Damel looks in, gets set. 1-2 offering. Big swing and a miss there for out number 1. It's his second strikeout of the game so far. So we play here in the bottom of the second inning.
The shortstop, number 18, Adam Webb.
So this is shortstop Adam Webb stepping in. 1 out here in the frame. Getting runner on first base. Damel's going to step off and call time. So he'll toe the rubber again. That pitch, that misses. Ball 1. So he will be down in the count as Damel and 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, runner on first. That one upstairs and inside. Fuller turns like he's going to throw to first, but did not. This will have a conversation on the mound now. Don't forget, for all your batting needs, get those at Walk-Off Wood Bat Company, handcrafted right here in Missouri. Walk-Off Wood Bat Company makes bats of premium grade maple, ash, and birch, customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and the weight to the barrel and the handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wildbats.com. We haven't had to talk about them a lot. Haven't had too many broken bats here in the last couple games. So 2 balls, no strike. That pitch, I missed just outside. So now it'll be 3-0. Damel will look in. 1 out here as we play in the bottom of the second. That pitch misses. They're called strike. They throw down to first. No out there as runner back safely. So Damel did actually hit the strike zone with that pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike, the count. Turn and throw to first. Back safely is Schmidt. He doesn't take a huge lead over there. He'll take a lead, but lean over towards first base. 3-1 offering. That one called strike 2. Webb was tossing his bat to the dugout. He's got to go get that back. So now we are full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Damel looks in. Payoff pitch, that one fouled back, so we'll do it again. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes to count. 1 out here. Runner on first base, that's Schmidt. He was issued a walk. Payoff pitch. That one missed low. So Webb will be issued a 1-out walk. So now this will be left fielder Duffin Makings. making steps in here, left-handed batter for the Bombers, returning player from last year. Damo's first offering, there's going to be a slow roller. It's going to be gloved by Ott, flip to second for one, turn to throw to first. They do not make the throw, so they do get out number 2, but now the runners will be at first and third. So Webb will be out. He'll be out number 2. So now also be Brett Mooney, the second baseman. First pitch to him, and they're called strike 1. Damo will look back in, has the runners on the corners. That pitch swung on and missed. Now makes it 0-2. Again, Damo looks in. 0-2 offering on its way. That ball's going to be lifted into the air. In towards left field. Wagner coming in. He'll make the grab for out number 3. As Mooney gave it a ride, but nothing doing there. So despite having a couple of base runners on the base path, no runs were pushed across. So it's still scoreless as we'll take a quick break here and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
We go to the top of the third inning here. It'll be Wagner, Imgarten, and Matashak will be the 3 due up. First pitch to Wagner, called strike 1, so he'll be down in the count at 0-1. He popped out to the right fielder in right center field. That one bounces across home plate, gets by the catcher, so that'll even in a 1-1 strike. Jimenez 1-1 delivery. That one called strike 2. That'll take it 1-2 strikes. Next pitch on its way. That one low. So Wagner will have an even count now. 2 strikes. Next pitch on its way. That one swung on and missed. For out number 1. Andrew Imgarten, the designated hitter, he'll step in now. He reached safely via an E2. Said E2, it should have been an E5. Nope, that was an E2 because Catcher had a pop out of his glove in the infield. First pitch to him called strike one. That one's going to be a ball ripped foul down the first base line, so he will be down in the count and no balls and 2 strikes. So Umgarten will step back in. 0-2 offering on its way. And one just missed. Makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jack Matashak in the on-deck circle for the Renegades. 1-2 offering, 1 out, that one inside, bounces across home plate, so now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jimenez, long look in, finally gets the sign. 2-2 delivery, that one downstairs. So now we go full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. Umgarten's going to chop that one. It'll be gloved by Jimenez. He'll throw to first. Just got the out there. So that'll be out number 2. So Jack Matashak steps in here. He walked his only at bat so far here today. 2 outs here. He steps in on the left-hand side of the plate. First pitch to him way outside, ball 1. The 1-0 offering from Jimenez. That one's going to be hit and caught at second base by the shortstop as Williams just robs Matashak of a single. So that will take us to the bottom of the 3rd inning. If you're listening to exclusive coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 2-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
Riverville Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, Riverville Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 7th grade with 8th grade to be added in the 2023-2024 school year. Riverville Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about Riverville Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. This state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. His first offering, in there called strike 1 to Zach Dillman. He will be down in the count at no balls and 1 strike. As Damel on the mound for his 3rd inning of work, he looks in. That one is going to miss just on the outside part of the plate. That'll make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So next pitch, that one's up and in. Backs Dillman off the plate a little bit. So that'll be 2 balls and 1 strike. Next offering. That one down central, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Damel again toes the rubber. 2-2 offering will be forthcoming. It's on his way. That one's going to be hit into the air, but going foul. That will get out of play on the first base line. So we will still stay at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it was 96 degrees when we started our game. Feels like 102. 2-2 offering on its way. That one downstairs in the dirt. So now we're full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Damel looks back in. His payoff pitch on its way. That one upstairs walked him. So Damel's had 3 walks here. So we play here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. This is Caden Williams, the 3rd baseman. So first pitch to him. In there called strike 1. And runner on first base, nobody out. Williams has a single, the only hit for the Bombers. Tries to foul that one, but it goes out of play down the 3rd base line. So now he's got to protect the plate as he's down at 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runner on first base. That's Dillman after he was issued a free pass via walk. 0-2 offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. Gorling will glove, but it's foul. So we'll still stay at 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Renegades. For the Bombers, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. It's the line for the Bombers. Damel looks in. 0-2 offering on its way. That one swung on and missed. For out. Number 1. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Damel. Now this will be first baseman Jake Baker.
The first baseman, number 32, Jake.
So Baker will step in here, left-handed batter. 1 out, runner on first. So far, lots of zeros on the board. First pitch to him, big swing and a miss there for strike 1. Damel on the mound, Fuller behind home plate, Gorling on first, Ott on second, Lovich on third, Hopkins at short, Wagner in left, Forte in center, Matashak in right. That one's going to be a well-hit ball. Center fielder and Forte going back on it, still going back. And he makes the grab at the wall. He did not have much more room to go, but he reaches up, makes the grab. That thing went almost 375 feet over the fence. Now it's to be Riley Polton, the catcher. He is 0 for 1. He struck out his last time up. So he will step in. Damel looking to get out of the inning after giving off a lead-off walk. Stillman still standing on first base via walk. That's going to be a bouncing ball. Lovich will glove at third. He'll throw to first in time. For out number 3, that goes as a 5-3 put out So that will end the inning. There were no runs, no hits, no errors, one left on base. We'll go to the fourth inning, still scoreless, as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
MoX Dock and Norm Direct is back better than ever. Much more than your #1 ground shuttle transportation service to St. Louis Airport. Yes! MoX Dock and Norm Direct is Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Sporting events, concerts, wedding receptions, the lake, winery trips, Branson, plaza shopping, reunions, pub crawls. Group sizes from 1 to 100 or beyond. We do it all. Remember, we want you to ride MoX Dock and Norm Direct.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
We'll go to the top of the fourth inning. Neither team has found a way to put any runs on the board. We've only seen 3 hits so far. We middle of the lineup in Lovich, Hopkins, and Fuller. As batters 5, 6, and 7 will be due up for the Renegades. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Renegades. No runs, 1 hit, and 1 error for the Bombers. Only seen 3 hits so far in the game. 2 by the Renegades, 1 by the Bombers. So Lovich stepping in here. He is 0 for 1, has one of those 2 hits in the game for the Renegades. Lovich will dig back in on the right-hand side of the plate. That one inside, and they say it hit him, so he'll be issued a free base as he is hit by the pitch on the way by. So now this will be Taylor Hopkins, a shortstop. He struck out in his only at-bat so far. Luke Fuller in the on-deck circle. The 2022 Mink League Home Run Derby champion, Luke Fuller. Renegades have finished second the last 3 or 4 years, so finally nice to win that battle. That one misses. Ball 1. Come so close, but never got the championship in the Home Run Derby until this year. Jimenez's 1-0 offering. That one's going to be a ball hit off the handle of the bat, and it's caught by the shortstop. Round number 1. He had to go back just a little bit for it, but that's Webb. He plays it. Now this will be catcher Luke Fuller stepping in. He hit into a 5-3 out his last time up. So first pitch to him. He's going to hit that one over the shortstop's head, so he'll lay one out there and be rewarded with a single. So he's got a 1-for-2 day. So Lovich will go to second base. Fuller on first. Now this is Carter Gorling. He's had a single in his only at-bat so far, so he's ahead. And 1-1 here in his plate appearances. Colby Ott, second baseman in the on-deck circle. So 2 on with 1 out here. Gorling steps in. Jimenez first pitch downstairs, blocked by Polton behind home plate, but it is ball 1. One ball, no strike to count. Jimenez checks on Lovich at second. They're going to turn and throw. And they're going to say he is out as Lovich is picked off a second base. He got too far from the bag. So he is retired off the base path as he's picked off at second. Head coach Mike D'Amelia comes out. Have a quick conversation, but he'll go back to the dugout. So still a 1-ball, no strike count to Gorling. Now one runner on with 2 outs. That pitch in there called strike 1. Jimenez checks on the runner at first. That's Fuller. 1-1 offering. That one called strike 2. So Gorling down in the count. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch, that one's going to be a ball lifted into center field. Center fielding going to his right. Settles in front of the scoreboard and makes the grab for out number 3. Well, they got another hit, but no runs put up. Or no errors. 1 left on base. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
We go to the bottom of the 4th inning, still scoreless here. It'll be batters 5, 6, and 7 will be due up. That's Smith, Putney, and Webb. 3 hits for the Renegades, 1 hit for the Bombers. It's just past 8 o'clock here at Day Field at Liberty Park Stadium. Blake Gasaway here with you on the Show Me Sports Network. Coming to you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. So Schmidt will step in here. Sun getting close to going down here at the ballpark. When it does, it'll be a nice evening for baseball here in Sedalia. It's been quite warm until that sun goes down. That one's going to be fouled off. So Schmidt will be down in the count at 0-1. Started swinging just a little bit too late on that. 0-1 offering. That one inside. Pops out of the glove of Fuller. He goes and retrieves that, but that evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Schmidt again steps back in. Throwing the rubber is Damel. 1-1 offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. Gorling will glove. He will toss to his pitcher, covering the bag for out number 1. Damel doing a nice job getting over there. That goes as a 3-1 put out. That'll be center fielder in Chris Putney stepping in. 1 out here. So we play in the bottom of the 4th. So Putney will step in here. Either team is yet to break those goose eggs as that one swung on and missed. Putney was nowhere close to that pitch. He did strike out in his only other at bat here, so he's 0 for 1. 0-1 offering. That one's going to be hit foul. And it looks like it will get out of play. This first base line can't see anything but Renegades players in the dugout over that way. So Damel will be heading the count here. No balls and 2 strikes as he steps off a rubber for a minute. Now he'll get back on it. He'll look in. He'll get the sign. He gets set. 0-2 pitch. That one's going to be a slice foul again, almost the same place. So we'll stay at 0-2. One out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Damel looks in. That pitch bounces across home plate, gets back here to the backstop. So that'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, 1 out on the board. Bottom of the 4th is where we sit. That one's going to hit Pudney, so he will be awarded a base, as that is the second first hit by pitch. Was looking at that. So first player that's been hit by pitch. This will be Adam Webb stepping in. First pitch to Webb, down central, called strike 1. So have 1 out and a runner on first. Webb will be down in the count at 0-1. That pitch, that one's going to be just a bit upstairs, so we even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Webb digs back in. Throw back to first base, back safely. He is Pudney. So Damon will look over it first. Now he'll look back home and get set. 1-1 pitch. They'll show bunt, pull it back, throw down to second. They say stolen base. Pitch was also high. That makes it 2 balls and 1 strike. A 2-1 offering. That one's going to be fouled out of play here on the first base side. So now we'll be even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Webb will step back in. Damel has 1 out here in the inning, has a runner on second base. That's Pudney. 2-2 offering. That one's going to be a cue ball the other direction towards the third base side. So we'll still stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Don't see any work started in the bullpen yet for the Renegades. Two-two offering. That's going to be a ball. That's going to get through into center field as Ott couldn't get a good read on it. And they're going to send the runner home. Throw's going to come in, be cut off, and the run will score. So Webb has an RBI single. So Pudney scores all the way from second base after he reached, as he was hit by a pitch, stole second, reaches home plate on that single. The Bombers lead by a score of 1-0. Now this will be left fielder Duffin Makings. Runner's going to steal second. Fuller will throw down there. And throw is just a hair offline, so Webb gets credit for a stolen base. So count, no balls, 1 strike. Looking back in is Damel. Now he'll break contact, so up time. Now he'll go back to the rubber. No balls, 1 strike count. Again, 1 out runner on second base. 1-0 lead in favor of the Bombers. That pitch, that one's going to be a ball. Lifted into center field. Forte going to his right. He'll make the grab. And he's going to throw to third and cut off there by Hopkins. So the runner, Webb, has to stay at second base. There are 2 outs now in the inning. This will be second baseman Brett Mooney. So Mooney steps in here. His team already plated 1 run here, trying to add to that. However, 2 outs on the scoreboard. So Damel again, long look in here, rolling through the signs. He gets what he's wanting from Fuller. That first pitch in there called strike 1. Webb at second base for the Bombers after an RBI single and stole second base on the next pitch. Damel's 0-1 offering. That one upstairs. Runner's going to go to third. They throw over there, and they say that he was under the tag was Webb. He's made his way around the base path. He's now on third base. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. Again, 2 outs here. So we play in the bottom of the 4th inning. Renegades trail 1-0. There's going to be another ball hit into center field. Adonis Forte going to his left. He'll track it down for out number 3. But 1 run was plated. Had just their second hit of the game. No errors. They had 1 on the base path. So we'll go to the 5th inning of work. It's 1-0 in favor of Sedalia. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Serving the capital city and the surrounding area for 70 years, Animal Medical Center strives to provide the best possible medical service for your pet in a caring atmosphere. To promote quality healing and preventative care in a fear-free environment, Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is a full-service veterinary hospital. Whether your pet has fur, feathers, or scales, Dr. Greg Boyer and Dr. Kayla Terry have the experience and expertise to treat complex medical conditions as well as providing annual well checks and vaccinations. Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is the only veterinary hospital in the capital city accredited by the American Animal Hospital Association. To schedule an appointment, call the team at Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City at 573-636-4626.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, Walk-Off Wood Bat Company bats are made with premium grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
We'll go to the top of the 5th inning. It'll be batters 9, 1, and 2 coming to plate. This will be Ott, Forte, and Wagner will be the 3 due up. First pitch to Ott, and they're called strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike to count. Jimenez next offering. That one down in the dirt. Hot late off of that, so we'll go even at 1 ball and 1 strike. Next pitch, that one swung on and missed. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one will be fouled out of play. So we'll still stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Next pitch on its way. That one's going to be a slow roller. Ott falls down in the batter's box. It'll be taken by Jimenez, and he will go one unassisted at first base. So now this will be Adonis Forte with 1 out on the board. He steps in. He is 0 for 2 on the day. His Renegade squad trailing by a score of 1-0. Just 5 hits in the game, 3 for the Renegades, 2 for the Bombers. First pitch to Forte misses, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strike count. That one's going to be a high bouncing ball. It'll be gloved by Short. They'll throw to first. And they say let's see if they say he's safe. Couldn't see, but they do. So Forte legs out an infield single. So now this will be left fielder Cole Wagner. Wagner stepping in here. His team trails by a score of 1-0. He'll show bunt, pull it back. Take strike 1. Forte dancing around over there at first base. So no balls and 1 strike to count. Jimenez next pitch, that one inside and low. So we'll go 1 ball, 1 strike. Bolton sliding over, looking back to first base, but does not throw down there. So he'll flash through the signs to Jimenez. He'll check the runner at first. That's Forte. Now he'll look back home, get set. 1-1 offering. That one down central, called strike 2. So that'll make it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jimenez looking for out number 2 here. He's only issued 4 hits in the game so far. 1-2 offering, that one downstairs in the dirt. So we'll go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 1 out here. So 2-2 pitch. That one just missed outside. So that'll make it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, 1 out here. Forte standing on first base. Payoff pitch. Wagner's going to hit a bullet to the second baseman. Only plays over at first as Adonis took off with the pitch. So Forte will be at first base. Wagner will be out number 2. Goes as a fielder's choice. So this will be Andrew Imgarten, the designated hitter. He is 0 for 2 today. Has 2 outs, runner on second. First pitch to him in there, called strike 1. So no balls and 1 strike to count. Next pitch, that one's going to be a ball. That's going to be off the first baseman's glove, and he will not recover. So now it'll be runners on the corners with 2 outs as Forte moved over to third base. Imgarten will be standing on first base because of the single. Now this is Jack Matashak. Matashak could tie it up here with the swing of the bat, or he could give the Renegades a lead. They've not led in this game. Nobody scored until the bottom of the 4th inning. 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error for the Bombers. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Renegades. So Matashak again could swing the bat here. One swing of the bat could give the Renegades a tie game or the lead. So Matashak will take a couple of practice cuts outside of the batter's box before he steps in. 2 outs here, runners on the corners. First pitch, that'll be a bouncing ball. It'll be over the head of the first baseman, so 1 run will score as Imgarten will be on his way to third base. He'll be there standing up, so an RBI single scores Forte, and now we're tied at 1 apiece. Imgarten will go to third base as Matashak sends a bouncing ball over the head of the first baseman, so he gets credit for an RBI. So that will be a pitching change now. So 22 will be coming into the game. See who this is. Connor Woods is listed at 22. So we'll see if that's who it is. We're going to take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
When things come out of left field, having a game plan matters. Farmers Insurance has over 90 years of experience helping people play through every stage of the game. We've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything. Talk to Farmers Agent Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131 to see how I can help you stay in the game. That's Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Gaedel's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
So first pitch to Jackson Lovich is going to be fouled out of play after this pitching change. He'll be down to the count at 0-1. Did you catch who the pitcher was? Because 22 is not right in here. That one's going to be a ball hit into left field as Lovich has got the go-ahead RBI run now as he hits that into left field. So Jackson puts one in play, gets an RBI, gives his team the 2-1 lead. So Matashak will be moved over to second base. Imgarten comes home to score. So now this will be Taylor Hopkins stepping in. I'll have to work on getting that pitcher. Hopkins is going to hit a slow roll bouncing ball. Third's going to not field it, and it's just going to roll around in the grass. So Hopkins gets credit for a 2-out infield single. That was a great location there that he put that ball down. So now this will be Luke Fuller stepping in with the bases loaded. So Matashak will go to third base. Lovich will go to second. Hopkins on first base as Fuller steps in with 2 outs. It's a 2-0 or 2-1 ball game in favor of the Renegades. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors for the Renegades. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Bombers. First pitch to Fuller. It's in there. Strike 1. Fuller is the 8th batter here to go through the frame in this top of the 5th inning. 0-1 offering on its way. There's going to be a ball hit off the end of the bat. It'll be gloved by the shortstop. He's going to throw to first in time for out number 3 as Fuller was trying to leg it out but could not get to first base before the throw. As we will take a quick break and be back. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, this is Nick Hoslag, owner of Hoslag Landscape and Design. Every day, my highly trained team of experts works hard to give you the outdoor living area you've been dreaming of. By focusing solely on landscaping and hardscape construction, this has made us the preferred landscape and design company serving Jefferson City and the central Missouri area. Thank you for all your continued support in voting us as winners of the Reader's Choice Awards and Jefferson City's Best multiple years running. When you are ready to begin your dream outdoor project, call us at 573-301-9464 to schedule an estimate or visit hoslaglandscape.com.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
Creating custom, handcrafted woodworking projects has never been easier. Become a member of Sawdust Studios and enjoy 24/7 access to a woodworker's paradise. Outfit with industry-leading professional-grade tools, Sawdust Studios offers endless woodworking possibilities. Don't have woodworking experience? No problem, as Sawdust Studios offers affordable classes from a community of woodworkers, experienced designers, and master craftsmen. Youth classes are also offered for those junior woodworkers. For more information, search Sawdust Studios on Facebook or find them online at sawdust247.com. Sawdust Studios, your community woodshop.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning now. Renegades plated 2 runs there, took the 2-1 lead, tied it up, and then pushed another run across the plate to take the lead. So we'll go back to the top of the lineup. It'll be batters 1, 2, and 3. That's Dillman, Williams, and Baker, the 3 due up. As Damel will look in and get the sign from Fuller. First offering, swung on and missed. For strike 1, blew the heater by him there. Just shy of 8:30, Blake Gasaway here on the Show Me Sports Network. Hopefully you're enjoying tonight's broadcast of Renegades Baseball. From the Dr. Norm Breck broadcast booth, that one outside missed everybody, so we're even at 1-1. We're at Liberty Park Stadium in Dayfield in Sedalia, home of the Sedalia Bombers. Also the Smith Cotton Tigers as well. High school squad plays here. 1-1 offering. That's going to be a well-hit ball. Matashak is going to come in. He'll slide to his knees, make the grab, roll over. Held on to the ball for out number 1. That'll also be third baseman in Caden Williams. He is 1 for 2 with a single, a stolen base, and a strikeout. So Williams will step in here. He'll be on the left-hand side of the plate. And the Renegades lead by a score of 2-1 now after they plated 2 runs here in the top of the 5th inning. Now we're in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Williams, misses outside, ball 1. Williams will dig back in. 1 ball, no strike count. That one's going to be hit to the opposite field. Wagner will camp under it, track it down for out number 2. That was a well-hit ball, but right pretty much at Wagner. So Demmel trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning. Damel hasn't had any of those so far. He's had 2 innings where he faced 4 batters and 2 innings where he faced 5. So now this is Jake Baker, the first baseman. He is 0 for 2. He's popped out to center field, flown out there both times, both at bats. First offering to him, he's going to hit a slow rolling ball. It'll be gloved by Ott at second, throw to first for out number 3. So 3 up and 3 down. And we will go to the 6th inning as Renegades still lead by a score of 2-1. We'll take a quick break and be back. Listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hello, Blake Gazaway here with the Show Me Sports Network. I've had the opportunity to have some amazing calls, including overtime touchdowns, walk-off home runs, and buzzer-beating baskets. But I've answered another call. That's to serve my community as a volunteer firefighter. Stop and think what would happen if your home or property caught fire and no one was there to put it out. Every day, volunteer firefighters not only save lives and property, but also respond to other emergencies. Nearly 2/3 of our nation's fire departments are manned by volunteer firefighters. And because of this, we simply need more volunteers to step up and answer the call. Stop by or contact your local fire department and see how you can become a volunteer firefighter today. I answered the call to serve my community. Will you?
6th inning as it'll be Gorling, Ott, and Forte, the 3 due up here for the Renegades. They had a productive top of the 5th inning as they plated 2 runs, racked up 4 hits. However, they left 3 on the base path. They've left 8 in the game so far. 2 of those innings, they've left the bases loaded. So Gorling will lead off here. And it'll be Ott in the on-deck circle and back to the top of the lineup in Forte. Gorling has a 1 for 2 day so far. First pitch to him catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Gorling has been doing a great job holding down first base for the Renegades. There's going to be a ball slapped foul. It'll go down the third base line. He will be down in the count at 0-2. As I said, he's pretty much became the permanent fixture over at first base. Next offering bounces across home plate, so that'll take the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Levi Maslowski also has played some at first base. 1-2 offering, that one foul tipped, so we'll do it again. Said Carter pretty much manning first base most nights. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. And he'll step back in. Next offering. That one's going to be hit off the end of the bat to the opposite side of the field. It's dropping, but it's going to be caught by the right fielder. Just didn't quite drop enough as Dillman got on his horse, comes up and corrals it for out number 1. So now this will be the second baseman in Colby Ott. He is 0 for 2 so far in the game, so he'd like to get off the 0 for 2 schneid here. So he will step in, windmill his bat. Now he's set. First pitch to him. He will hit it off the end of the bat as converging on it in foul territory are a couple 3 bombers. They did not catch it. So that one falls foul. So Ott will be down in the count at 0-1. Forte in the on-deck circle for the Renegades. So no balls, 1 strike. Again, a 1 out here. 2-1 lead in favor of the Renegades. That pitch is going to be inside. Ott turns away to get out of the way, so he will be even in 1 ball, 1 strike. So he will step back in. 1-1 offering on its way. That one's going to be a ball that's going to be lifted in the air. Right fielder coming in on it is Dillman. He'll make out number 2. Back-to-back grabs he's had. 4 out, 1 and 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. And Adonis Forte, he had a single his last at bat. Popped out to second base before that and struck out to lead off the game. First offering to Forte is called strike one. Thought that was a little high, but home plate umpire rings it up for strike one. That one missed, evens it at 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 offering on its way. That one's going to be a ball lifted into right field. Going back on it, he is the right fielder, and that one's going to go over the right field wall as Forte will jog around the base path and touch them all. As couldn't tell exactly where that went off the bat. Just saw the right fielder and the center fielder converging, and that one goes out of the park as Forte touches them all, and he gives his team a 2-run cushion at 3-1 as he sends that yard. That goes right about 375 feet. Now this will be Cole Wagner to step in. He's another one that knows how to hit some home runs. Hit one in each game of the doubleheader on Wednesday at Nevada. Also had an inside the park home run. First pitch to him downstairs, ball 1. Well, he'll be heading to count 1 ball and no strikes. Next pitch on its way. That one also downstairs. Bounces across home plate, so he'll be heading to count 2-0. Andrew Imgarten in the on-deck circle. He had a single his last at bat. So 2 balls, no strikes. That one's going to be fouled back. So that'll put Wagner still ahead in the count at 2 balls and 1 strike. So 2-1 offering on its way. It's going to be a bouncing ball foul down the first base line. So now we'll be even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just past 8:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Hathaway with you here from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. Playing in Sedalia at Liberty Park Stadium in Dayfield. Wagner will step back in. 2-2 offering on its way. That one, he's going to hit it in the air. He popped it up. As going over to it is the second baseman. He'll camp under it, make the grab for out number 3. But Adonis Forte adds a little insurance with a solo home run shot that makes it now a 3-1 game. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 2-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 7th grade with 8th grade to be added in the 2023-2024 school year. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Colin Damel still on the mound for the Renegades as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. He has a 3-1 lead now, as he will face the heart of the lineup in 4, 5, and 6. That'll be the catcher, Riley Polton, the designated hitter, Nick Schmidt, and the center fielder, and Chris Pudney. So Polton is 0 for 2 today. So he will step in here. Lead-off batter in the bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch in there called strike 1. So Damel will be heading the count at 0-1. He'll look back in, get the sign from his catcher. 0-1 offering. That one missed a bit outside, so we'll go even a 1 ball, 1 strike. Fuller behind home plate for the Renegades. Gorling on first, Ott on second, Lovich on third, Hopkins at short. Then left to right, Wagner, Forte, Matashak. There's going to be a 1-1 pitch. It's going to be hit off the end of the bat. Matashak going into foul territory, and it was actually fair. He could not make the grab on it. It was in the corner, and they put the brakes on. As standing at second base is Polton as he gets that one in the corner. It's really hard to tell here at the ballpark, because all I see when I look down the right field line towards first base is the dugout and the players for the Renegades. That one was able to drop into the corner and give at least one extra base for Polton. So now this will be designated hitter in Nick Schmidt as he steps in, has a runner on second base. He does represent the tying run here. So Damel checks the runner at second. First pitch, that one's going to be cue-balled. Same thing, but the other way, as that'll get down and get it in the corner. As Wagner plays it in the corner, he'll throw towards second base, so an RBI double. That will score Polton as Schmidt gets an RBI double. So back-to-back doubles here has cut that cushion, the 2-run cushion, down to 1 run. Well, this will be Pudney. Still no work happening down in the Renegades bullpen. Pudney steps in here. Runner on second base, nobody out. He represents the go-ahead run for the Bombers. First pitch to him gets by Fuller, and that one's going to be down the third base line, and Schmidt will be now on third base with that wild pitch. So 1 ball, no strike count now as Pudney ahead. That'll have a conversation on the mound. Don't forget, go riding with Doc and Norm Direct, Mid-Missouri's leader in Premier Group travel. Group sizes from 1 to 100 and beyond. They do it all. Doc and Norm Direct, the official transportation provider of the Renegades. They get us to all of our road games safely, efficiently, most importantly in style, with an ice-cold air conditioner. To book your spot for your next adventure, call them at 573-256-1991 or email reservations at moexpress.com. Have word that Colin Shreves is stretching down in the bullpen. So he is slowly getting ready. So the meeting wrapped up on the mound as Pudney will step back in. He's ahead in the count on 1 ball, no strike count. As Damel looks at third, now looks back at home. Next pitch swung on and missed. So Pudney even at 1 ball, 1 strike. Don't forget, if you're listening to our broadcast here tonight, if you haven't done so, be sure and head over to our Facebook page. Search for Show Me Sports Network. You'll find us on Facebook and Twitter. You can give us a like, give us a share as well on Twitter. It's just Show Me Sports Net, because I didn't have enough characters to put network. 1 ball, 1 strike count. That one's going to be fouled back. So Pudney will be down to the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes on Facebook. We're Show Me Sports Network. You can also follow me on TikTok. That one is Gaz on the Mic, GAZONTHEMIC, Gaz on the Mic. Find me on there. You can follow me. We're working towards getting the 1,000 followers so we can TikTok live some of the game action, as that one's going to be fouled out of the stadium. Hits behind me on top of the roof here. But as I said, you can find me on there. Give my TikTok page a follow. We've got a few clips of some of the Renegades action on there, but once we get 1,000, we'll be able to TikTok live some of the game stuff. 1-2 offering. That one's going to be sliced foul. That'll go out of play over behind first base. So we'll still stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Damel looks at third again, checks the runner there. Back at home, 1-2 offering. That one's downstairs a bit inside. Now we go even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Shreve starting to work a little faster in the bullpen now. He was getting stretched out, warmed up. Now he's actively pitching to get warmed up. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Damel will get set. Here's 2-2 delivery. That one's going to be a ball. Diving grab by Hopkins at shortstop for out number 1. A Webb Jim play right there as he robs an extra base hit from Pudney. So Hopkins robs Pudney of a hit there. Now this will be shortstop Adam Webb. He had an RBI single his last time up. Renegades still lead by 1 at 3-2. We play here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A little breeze coming through. Sure does feel good, but that flag standing pretty much still. That one's going to get by Fuller. They're going to go home. They have a play at home. They flick to Demo. He tags him. He is out. So out number 2 saves the run as Fuller was able to locate that ball, flip it back to Damel, who was covering home, and the runner is out at home. So Schmidt is out number 2 as he is thrown out at home. So now nobody on the base path. 2 outs now. As Webb is ahead in the count at 1-0. Still a 1-run lead for the Renegades. That one misses, ball 2. That was a good play there. Damel covering home plate. Nice job of Fuller to locate the ball, flip it to his pitcher, tag the runner out at home. 2-0 pitch. That one's going to be cranked foul behind us, so that will take it to 2 balls and 1 strike. Again, Renegades lead 3-2, 3 runs on 8 hits and no errors, 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Bombers. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th inning we play. Damel will get set, 2-1 offering. That one called, strike 2. Here the home crowd wasn't a fan of that. Neither was Webb as he steps out, shakes his head. He takes a couple of half cuts with his bat. Now he'll step back in. So Damel will look back at second, now at third. Now he gets set, 2-2 offering. That one missed just low. So now we'll be full at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Damel trying to get out of this inning. It might be his last if he can close out of the inning here. His payoff pitch will be forthcoming. It's on its way. That one's going to be a bouncing ball foul down the third line, so we'll try it again. Webb just too far out in front of that. Damel took a little bit off of it. Again, 2 outs here. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 lead in favor of the Renegades. Next pitch on its way. That one upstairs. Gets by Fuller. So that'll be a 2-out walk issued to Webb. So now stepping in, this will be Duffin Makings. Left fielder, he reached on a fielder's choice, then flew out to center field. As I said, not sure what Damel's pitch count is for tonight, what his maximum is, but I think we should be seeing the end of his start. Done a heck of a job, though. First pitch upstairs, outside, ball 1. He's only held the Bombers to 4 hits, just giving up a couple runs. That is a good start against the Sedalia team any season, especially in Sedalia. That one upstairs and outside makes it 2 balls and no strikes. Brett Mooney, the second baseman, in the on-deck circle. So Damel trying to get out of this inning with no more damage done. He did give up 1 run. Next pitch, that one's going to be a ball lifted to right field. Matishak going over. He'll make the grab for out number 3. So Damel able to work around a little bit of a jam, especially giving out the 2-out walk. His team still leads by a score of 3-2. We'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Since 2018, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC has been specializing in all things custom, using large format, high-powered lasers with some of the most advanced technologies on the market. Anything can become a canvas. The state-of-the-art system makes quick work of custom engraving on cups, glass, tile, wood, acrylic, metal, headstones with endless possibilities. They also offer custom one-of-a-kind signs that are sure to make your design stand out. Find them on Facebook at Han Custom Laser Engraving or call 573-489-8732 to find out more. Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, a veteran-owned business.
MoX Dock and Norm Direct is back better than ever. Much more than your #1 ground shuttle transportation service to St. Louis Airport. Yes! MoX Dock and Norm Direct is Mid-Missouri's leader in premier group travel. Sporting events, concerts, wedding receptions, the lake, winery trips, Branson, plaza shopping, reunions, pub crawls. Group sizes from 1 to 100 or beyond. We do it all. Remember, we want you to ride MoX Dock and Norm Direct.
So new pitcher on the mound here for the Bombers. This will be Derek Ferguson. So he enters here in the top of the 7th inning. Sedalia must have some pitchers that must have some depth here on the mound, because most of the teams right now are feeling a pinch on the pitcher's mound, Renegades included. As they only had, I guess they got 2 innings of work out of their last pitcher. So it'll be batters 3, 4, and 5. This will be M. Garten, Matashak, and Lovich. Will be the 3 due up. Renegades lead by a score of 3-2. Ferguson's first delivery upstairs, ball 1. So M. Garten singled his last time up to make it a 1-for-3 day for himself. That one's going to be a broken bat, maybe, and it's going to get into center field. And he will have a leadoff single. Sounded like that might be some new lumber. They give Jackson a piece of the bat there. I think it was broken, so M. Garden has a nice custom bat, so he might have to go get some new lumber for the remainder of the game. Matashak will take his first pitch upstairs, ball 1. And so he'll have to give our buddies at Wonkoff Wood Bat a call. Handcrafted right here in Missouri. Wonkoff Wood Bat Company bats are made from premium grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and the weight to the barrel and the handle. That one swung on and missed. Matashak even at 1-1. You're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats as they throw to first base, but back in time is M. Garden. Wonkoff Wood Bat Company also offers a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. Find your confidence at the plate. Give Wonkoff Wood Bat Company a call. As that pitch missed upstairs, takes it 2 balls, 1 strike. You can call Wonkoff Wood Bat Company at 816-261-1014 or visit wildbats.com. So 2 balls and 1 strike to count. That delivery, that upstairs. So Matashak will be heading the count at 3 balls and 1 strike. He's wearing the red cleats here tonight. 3-1 offering on its way. He'll foul that one off on the third base side. So now will be full 3 balls, 2 strikes. A decent contact, just a little slow on getting the bat up to speed. Ferguson's payoff pitch on its way. Matashak will foul that one off, so they'll do it again. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out, runner on first base. That's Imgarten. Matashak steps back in. Payoff pitch. That one's going to be a ball hit into center field as the center fielder makes a shin-high grab. Imgarten has to come back. That'll be out number 1. He was about halfway to second base, has to come back. Now this will be third baseman Jackson Lovich. Lovich had an RBI single his last time up. He was hit by a pitch before that, had a single in his first at-bat. So he's having a pretty good day here for the Renegades. Did score a run, had an RBI on that single his last at-bat. That one's going to be way outside. So he'll be ahead in the count at 1 ball and no strikes. Taylor Hopkins in the on-deck circle for the Renegades. 3-2 lead in favor of the Renegades. 1-0 offering, that one in there for called strike 1. So that makes it a 1 ball and 1 strike. Throw over to first, Imgarten back safely. Ferguson's 1-1 delivery. That one just nicked it on the way by, did Lovich. So he will be down in the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ferguson checks the runner at first. Now he'll step off the rubber. Tells his catcher go through the signs again. He checks again at Imgarten on first. 1 ball, 2 strike count, 1 out. Next pitch, that one's going to be fouled back, so we'll still stay at 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Lovich will dig back in. 1-2 offering, that one downstairs, so that evens it at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lovich steps in. Getting a right-handed batter here for the Renegades. 2-2 offering from Ferguson, that one downstairs and outside, so we've gone full now. At 3 balls and 2 strikes. So Ferguson looks in, his payoff pitch on its way. That one's going to be hit a mile in the air on the infield. As coming in as the third baseman, he will make the grab for out number 2. So now it's to be shortstop Taylor Hopkins. So Hopkins will step in here, has 2 outs, runner on first base, that's Imgarten. Got a leadoff single. Renegades lead by a score of 3-2. Throw back to first. Imgarten back safely. Luke Fuller in the on-deck circle. Hopkins will dig in. First offering to him. Inside. Ball 1. Our ball game almost 2 hours old. We're just shy of 2 hours. 1-0 count. Pitch on its way. That one got the outside part of the strike zone. We're called strike 1. That makes it 1 ball, 1 strike. And Renegades lead by a score of 3-2. One count. Imgarten's going to go to second. The throw is down there. He is in safely. That pitch was high for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, runner on second. That pitch upstairs. So now we'll go 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, Hopkins being very patient here at the plate. Looking for the pitch that he could turn on and put it in play somewhere. If he could get it into the gap, that would score another insurance run with Imgart standing on second. 3-1 offering. That one swung on and missed. So now we're full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the Renegades. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Bombers. Payoff pitch on its way. Hopkins will swing and miss for out number 3. So that'll take us to the bottom of the 7th inning as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
At Centurion Cares, for more than 3 decades, their focus has been on exceeding customer expectations for contact center software solutions. Their innovative communication solutions include utility interactive voice response software that allows for smart communication features that let your utility deliver superior customer service 24/7. They also provide other streamlined services like automatic call distribution, automated customer callback, reporting, and quality assurance. To find out more about how Centurion Cares can help your business, call them at 727-421-5300 or look them up online at centurioncares.com. Centurion Cares, innovative communication solutions.
Running out of some of your favorite Avon products and haven't seen an Avon brochure in quite some time? No need to worry. Avon Independent Sales Representative Michelle Carty can help with your Skin So Soft makeup, jewelry, fragrance, and skincare needs. Avon now carries cleaning supplies, clothing, daily essentials, and several small LG electronic items. You now have the opportunity to shop online 24/7 and have your order shipped directly to your front door by shopping with Michelle at mcarty.avonrepresentative.com or find her on Facebook by searching Avon Carty.
We go to the bottom of the 7th inning now. Renegades still lead by a score of 3-2. New pitcher on the mound here for the Renegades. This will be Colin Shreve, 6 foot, 175-pound right-hander. He hails from St. Louis, Missouri. He is a junior at Northwest Missouri State. Sports that teal glove when he's on the mound. Has the Northwest Missouri State logo embroidered on it. Looks a little more green when you're up close to it, but otherwise it is, from where I sit here, sure looks like it's teal. And Renegades lead by a score of 3-2, 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Renegades. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Bombers. In a game that really has been almost a pitcher's duel of sorts. So this will be Mooney, Dillman, and Williams, the 9, 1, and 2 batters. So Mooney will step in here. First pitch from Shreves, upstairs, inside, ball 1. Just past the 9 o'clock hour here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. That one down central, called strike 1. Evens at a 1-1 strike. Playing in Sedalia, Missouri at Liberty Park Stadium in Day Field. The Bombers hosting the Renegades. That next pitch, that one upstairs and inside. Mooney had to duck out of the way of it. He's ahead in the count, 2-1 strike. Whether you're listening to us on our Show Me Sports Network app or Media Center, however you're listening, we're glad you're tuned in. That one missed outside. Glad you're tuned in to the broadcast here. Official home of Renegades baseball for the 2nd year in a row, and hopefully many, many, many more to come. 3-1 offering. That one's going to be a well-hit ball. As Forte and Wagner going back on it, and Adonis will make the grab at the warning track just to the left of the scoreboard for out number 1. It was given a ride, but not enough to leave the ballpark. So Now we'll go to the top of the lineup in right fielder Zach Dillman.
The right fielder, number 26, Zach Dillman.
So Dillman will step in here on the right-hand side of the plate. One out here as we work in the bottom of the seventh. First pitch him upstairs inside. Ball one. See a little bit of more action down in the bullpen for the Renegades. That might be later on towards the ninth inning to close out the game. That one's going to be a high chopper. It'll be gloved by Hopkins. He'll throw to first. Gorling gets it for out number 2. Good work there. Goes a 6-3 put out. Now this will be third baseman Caden Williams. Williams will step in here. He's got a 1-for-3 day. Does have a stolen base to his credit as well. First pitch to Williams, downstairs, ball 1. Shreves again coming in here, working in the bottom of the 7th inning. His team leading 3-2. That one's going to be a hard hit ball. Ott will glove at second. He'll double clutch, throw to first. So 3 up and 3 down. That's the way we like it here. As we'll go to the 8th inning of work. You're listening to exclusive coverage Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Last Sentinel Firearms is your federally licensed and registered Type 7 FFL manufacturer or dealer in Missouri, providing quality products to all types of sports enthusiasts, law enforcement, and individuals across the nation. Orders are currently being fulfilled, offering custom-built pistols and rifles from the AR platform made right here in Missouri. Visit their website at lastsentinelfirearms.com or call them at 417-684-7202 to find out what they've got for you. Last Sentinel Firearms, you are your last line of defense.
Serving the capital city and the surrounding area for 70 years, Animal Medical Center strives to provide the best possible medical service for your pet in a caring atmosphere. To promote quality healing and preventative care in a fear-free environment, Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is a full-service veterinary hospital. Whether your pet has fur, feathers, or scales, Dr. Greg Boyer and Dr. Kayla Terry have the experience and expertise to treat complex medical conditions as well as providing annual well checks and vaccinations. Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City is the only veterinary hospital in the capital city accredited by the American Animal Hospital Association. To schedule an appointment, call the team at Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City at 573-636-4626.
We go to the top of the 8th inning now. It'll be 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Renegades. That's Fuller, Gorling, and Ott are the 3 due up. Renegades lead by a score of 3-2. They put up 9 hits throughout the game so far, but they've left a lot of base runners on the base path. So Fuller will dig in here. First pitch hit misses, ball 1. Don't forget, we're in the middle of 12 games in 11 days to close out the season here. That one's going to be low for ball 2. Today is game 1 of 3 on a 3-game road skid. Be in St. Joe tomorrow, Joplin on Sunday. 2-0 offering that one inside. That hits Fuller on the elbow. Also hits the catcher. I think it hit him on the protective elbow pad, though, so Fuller's going to jog on down to first base with a hit by pitch. Now this will be Carter Gorling stepping in. He's 1 for 3 today. And it'll be Colby Ott, second baseman, in the on-deck circle. So Gorling will step in with a runner on, nobody out. His team leads by 3-2, but the Renegades need to push across some insurance runs. These Bombers are pesky. There's a big swing and a miss on a pitch upstairs for strike 1. Again, 3-9-0 for the Renegades. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors. 2-4-2, so 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for the Bombers. That's how the line looks out on the scoreboard. That pitch, that's going to be in there for called strike 2. So Gorling has to protect the plate now, being down in the count at 0-2. Throw back to first base. Fuller back safely. They'll take a little bit of a lead there on first. Pitcher Ferguson trying to keep him honest. 0-2 offering. That one misses just inside. You hear the home crowd groan. So they expected that to be strike 3. So 1 ball and 2 strike count. Ferguson looks back in, gets the sign from Polton. 1-2 pitch. That one in there called strike 3. So first out of the inning as Gorling is retired. Now this will be second baseman and Colby Ott will be stepping in. Ott is 0 for 3 today, so a good time for him to break that 0 for day he's got today. With a throw back to first base. And they say Fuller is picked off first base, so he got too far. So that is out number 2. So now nobody on the base path and 2 outs. So Ott will step in. First pitch to him, upstairs, ball 1. Told you these Bombers are pesky. Renegades need to get some insurance runs. Give them a little more cushion. They've got a 1-run lead. There's a big swing and a miss there. Ott was swinging for the next field over here. So 1 ball, 1 strike count. That pitch, that one downstairs. So we'll go 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch on its way, that one upstairs. That makes it 3-1. So 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Again, 2 outs here in the top of the 8th inning. That one fouled off, so we'll be full now at 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Ott will step in again. Payoff pitch on its way. That one called strike 3. Ott knew it. And 3 up and 3 down, albeit retired unconventionally. After a hit by pitch was issued in there, but Ferguson faces a minimum 3 batters in the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. So 3-2 score in favor of the Renegades. Listen to exclusive coverage Renegades baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Throughout the course of any game, different actions stand out to different people. But everyone remembers a walk-off, especially if it's a walk-off wood bat. Handcrafted right here in Missouri, Walk-Off Wood Bat Company bats are made with premium-grade maple, ash, and birch, fully customizable to make it truly yours. From the length and weight to the barrel and handle color, you're able to customize every feature of your wood bat, including personalized engraving with a 45-day warranty. In addition to selling custom handcrafted bats, they also offer a selection of bat accessories, including lizard skin bat grips and batting gloves. To help find your confidence at the plate, give Walk-Off Wood Bat Company a call at 816-261-1014 or visit wowbats.com.
At the Boone County Journal, we're with you all the way. We know that you're more than just a subscriber. You're an employer, you're a parent, you're a neighbor. Most importantly, you're a community member. It's our goal to provide you with the latest news, sports, opinions, obituaries, classifieds, and more to keep you informed about your community. To find out more about the Boone County Journal or to subscribe, call 573-657-2334 or visit bocojoe.com. The Boone County Journal. We're with you all the way.
We go to the bottom of the 8th inning now as the Renegades lead by a score of 3-2. Shreves still on the mound in his second inning of work here in relief effort. So this will be batters 3, 4, and 5. Baker, Polton, and Schmidt will be the 3 due up. Be good to retire them 1-2-3 order just like we did the last inning. First pitch will be fouled out of play for Baker. Strike 1. Certainly a warm evening here at the ballpark. No balls and 1 strike. Next pitch, that one downstairs, so that evens us at 1 ball, 1 strike. Colin Shreves on the mound here for the Renegades. That one's going to be upstairs. So that'll take you 2 balls, 1 strike. So Baker will step back in. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one's going to be fouled back. So now it'll be even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shreves toes the rubber, looks in. That pitch, that was way outside. Looked like that slipped off his hand. So Fuller not able to put a glove on it. It was that far outside. So we're full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch on its way. There's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be taken by Ott at second. He'll flip to first for out number 1. Goes as a 4-3 put out. So that's to be catcher Riley Polton. He had a double, scored a run his last time up. Shreve steps off the rubber, works a rosin bag. So Polton will dig in here on the right-hand side of the plate. First pitch to him is low and outside, ball 1. So it'll be 1 ball and no strike count. Polton will step back in. 1-0 offering from Shreves. That one's going to be a high hit ball. Forte tracking it down, making the grab for out number 2. Now this will be designated hitter Nick Schmidt, and looking for a 1-2-3 inning, just like we had in the 7th. Looking to make the 8th. Another 1-2-3 inning. Just 4 outs left in the game to get against the Bombers. Renegades do have the 3-2 lead. Shreves next delivery. That one called strike 1. Beautiful pitch right there. That one's going to be a little blooper that's going to get down into left field as Wagner will field it, throw to second, but staying on first is Schmidt. So he's got back-to-back hits now. He'll be standing on first base. So now it's to be center fielder and Chris Pudney. They'll throw back to first base. Runner back safely. That's Schmidt. Shreves. They'll toe the rubber. First offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. Ott will take it at second. He'll glove, throw to first for out number 3. So 1 more than the minimum had to be faced, but no damage done. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. We will take a break and go to the 9th inning of work as you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
When things come out of left field, having a game plan matters. Farmers Insurance has over 90 years of experience helping people play through every stage of the game. We've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything. Talk to Farmers agent Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131 to see how I can help you stay in the game. That's Christopher Scott at 573-896-0131.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
The following public service announcement is brought to you by the Eddie Gaedel Society, Jefferson City Chapter 10, doing little things to make a big difference.
Want to make a big difference in your community? Be kind to others, drive safely, and put litter in its proper place.
Join us in celebrating Eddie Goodell's historic Major League appearance as a member of the St. Louis Browns by doing something nice for someone today.
Take a walk, Eddie.
We go to the top of the ninth inning here. Renegades lead by a score of 3-2. Ferguson still on the mound here. As he is still on the mound for the Bombers. So this will be top of the lineup, Forte, Wagner, and Imgarten. First pitch in there called strike one as we work here in the top of the ninth inning. Renegades lead by a score of 3-2. That one taken for ball number one. One offering. That one swung on and missed. Couldn't get up to speed on that one. So that makes it 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wagner will step in the on-deck circle. That one fouled off. Cole Wagner will be due up next, then Imgarten. So 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Forte. One-two offering. That one's going to be a bouncing ball, and it's going to be a fair ball. At third, they won't get it in time as it skips past the first baseman. Forte is going to be on his way down to second base, so he'll have a single and reach second on E5. So Forte standing on second now. A single E5, put him on there. Now this will be left fielder and Cole Wagner. Wagner has an 0 for 4 night, so if he could put one down somewhere in the outfield, that would score Adonis, no problem from second base. Wagner digs back in. Forte's brought his dancing shoes again. He doesn't leave home without it. That one fouled back up on the roof. Wagner will be down in the count. At no balls and 1 strike. Ferguson looks back at second. Now he sends that one by. Wagner swing and a miss for strike number 2. So Wagner will be down in the count at 0-2 here. Ferguson looks back at second, checks the runner, second look in there. Now Adonis is going to go to third. The hit and run was on as that one fouled in the parking lot. So Forte will jog back to second base. So Wagner still down in the count at 0-2. He steps back in. That pitch upstairs and outside for ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Wagner steps back in here on the left-hand side of the plate. Ferguson's next delivery. That one upstairs and outside. Now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch. That one swung on and missed for out number 1. Now this will be Andrew Imgarten. He's had back-to-back singles, has a stolen base, scored a run as well. So if his hit parade could continue, that might put another insurance run up there for the Renegades. They lead by a score of 3-2. Ferguson steps off. Forte goes back to the bag. Not really holding him on there. First offering to Imgarten. That one down central, called strike one. And Forte at second base had a single and then an E5, put him on second base, all in the same play. Ferguson checks the runner, 0-1 delivery. That's now 0-2 as that one called strike two. Imgarten did break his bat earlier, so he's got a new stick of lumber he's using. 0-2 offering, a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts, and now 2 outs in the inning. Now this is Jack Matashak. So Matashak will step in here. He has a runner on second base. That's Forte, 2 outs on the scoreboard. His team does lead by a score of 3-2. First pitch to him, called strike one. So no balls, 1 strike. Ferguson looks back at second base. Well, Forte just broke to third. Now the throw down there. They've got him in a rundown. And they will get the tag. They say he was out of the base path, so out number 3. So now we will go to the bottom of the 9th inning. As you're listening to exclusive coverage of Renegades Baseball here on the Show Me Sports Network.
Hi, this is Nick Hoslag, owner of Hoslag Landscape and Design. Every day, my highly trained team of experts works hard to give you the outdoor living area you've been dreaming of. By focusing solely on landscaping and hardscape construction, this has made us the preferred landscape and design company serving Jefferson City and the central Missouri area. Thank you for all your continued support in voting us as winners of the Reader's Choice Awards and Jefferson City's Best multiple years running. When you are ready to begin your dream outdoor project, call us at 573-301-9464 to schedule an estimate or visit hoslaglandscape.com.
Hi, I'm retired Army Sergeant Trent Dirks, and I want to tell you about an organization that saved and changed my life forever. Retrieving Freedom provides highly trained service dogs to veterans with disabilities and children with autism, absolutely free of charge, thanks to the generous donations and support from people just like you. Experts from Retrieving Freedom help throughout the entire process, from fostering programs through service dog placement. Retrieving Freedom gave me the skilled service dog Tracer, who has been my best friend and my lifeline. To find out more about how you can get involved, volunteer, foster, or to donate, visit their website, retrievingfreedom.org. Retrieving Freedom, changing lives through the training and placement of service dogs for veterans with disabilities and children with autism.
We go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Renegades just have to get 3 outs here. They would walk away a winner on the road at Sedalia over the Bombers. It's going to be batters 7, 8, and 9 will be the 3 due up. That's Webb, Makings, and Mooney. Shreve still on the mound here for the Renegades. And still some work down in the bullpen. Can't tell if it's just somebody getting a little work in, getting a little pitching session in, or if they're actually warming up here. Maybe come in if needed. First pitch, and they're called strike one. So Webb will be down in the count at 0-1. Just shy of 9:30 here on the Show Me Sports Network. Blake Gazaway here with you. That one, same spot, same result, strike two called. Coming to you from the Doc and Norm Direct broadcast booth. Just got a tweet from the Forte family. I agree. They said give Adonis the hit, and that's how I ruled it. That one's going to be hit up in the air. Lovich going over to his left. He'll make the grab for out number one. The way I ruled it and scored it was a single, put Forte at first base, and the E5 put him at second because he was there before the throw was at first base. So he was safely, even if the throw was there, he was safe. But the throw was wide of the mark, ended up down right field line. That allowed him to reach second base. That first pitch to Makings, ball one. 1-0 offering, that one down central, called strike one, so we're even a 1-1 strike. And one out here as we play. Next pitch, that one outside. We appreciate the Forte family tuning in. I know they're always listening to our games here on the Show Me Sports Network. We appreciate it. There's going to be a ball that's going to be hit into the right field corner. It'll be off the wall, and Makings is on his way to second as he's got a one-out double, so he represents the tying run. So he has a one-out stand-up double. That'll also be second baseman and Brett Mooney. Adashak got on the horse but could not get over to that ball in time as it bounces off the wall. So Mooney steps in here. Fuller expects him to bunt, calling in the infield just a bit. Shreve's on the mound here. 3-2 lead in favor of the Renegades. He'll check the runner at second, not holding him on. First pitch upstairs inside, ball one. I believe that might be Fisher warming up in the bullpen. I can't tell from here. Fisher. 1 ball, no strike. That one called strike one, so we're even at 1-1. Shreve's looking in to get the sign from Fuller. He'll check on the runner at second. 1-1 pitch. That one's going to be a ball lifted to center field. Going back is Forte. He will make the grab, crashes into the wall, and he will throw in. So the runner will move over to third base as they're backing up at home as they're going to say safe at second. Checking to make sure that Makings tagged up. So there will be 2 outs on the board. As they are going to have a conversation as Adonis made the catch and crashed into the wall out there, but it's 2 outs, but runner on third base. It's a 3-2 game in favor of the Renegades. Bottom of the 9th inning we go here. 2 outs on the board. Makings at third base. First pitch, that one fouled back. So Dillman will be down in the count at 0-1. Shreve's trying to get the final out here. His team leading by 1 run at 3-2. Stepping back in is Dillman. Shreve's next offering. That was going to be a bouncing ball. Diving, stop by Ott. He's got it. He flips it to himself. Throw is offline, and we're tied. As Dillman delivers an RBI single, as Ott made a diving grab, stopped the ball from going into right field, then mishandled it, flipped it back to himself. Then the throw was too high at first base, and we're tied at 3-3. I think that is a single, any way you slice it, as that was a tough play. Well, this will be Caden Williams. I mentioned earlier, these Bombers are pesky. They hang around, throw to first, back safely is Dillman. We're tied at 3 apiece. First offering upstairs to Williams, ball one. Looking back in is Shreves. Throw back to first. Tag applied, but back safely is Dillman. So 1 ball, no strike count here to Williams. He'll step back in. That one's going to be a ball that sliced foul. Going back on it, running out of room is Lovich. Does hit behind him, but couldn't locate it, so that'll be strike number 1. So that'll even the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. Shreves looks back in. 1-1 delivery. That one just a little low. That'll make it 2 balls and 1 strike. And we're knotted at 3 apiece now here in the bottom of the 9th inning. 2-1 offering. That one was outside. So that makes it 3 balls, 1 strike. And 2 outs here. Bottom of the 9th inning. 3-1 pitch. That one inside walked him. So Williams has issued a free base pass. So now Dillman, representing the winning run, will trot on down to second base. And stepping in will be Jake Baker, the first baseman. He is 0 for 4 here today. By 2 outs, 2 runners on. So we play here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Renegades 3 runs, 9 hits and 1 error. 3 runs, 6 hits and 3 errors for the Bombers. So 2 outs here as Baker will step in. And he is 0 for 4 here in the game. Flew out to center field twice, hit into 2 for 3 outs. So 2 outs on the board, 2 runners on. We're tied at 3 apiece. Shreves long look in. He'll check the runner at second. First pitch, that one's going to be sliced foul. So that'll go out of play. So Baker will step back in. No balls and 1 strike. Next pitch, that one down central, called strike 1. Sorry, strike 2. First one was fouled off for strike 1. So Baker will step back in. Again, 2 runners on, 2 outs. 0-2 count. Shreves will look at second. 0-2 offering. That one's going to be a slow roller. It'll be gloved by Hopkins. He'll throw to first in time to get the out for out number 3. That goes as a 6-3 put out. However, we're still tied at 3, so we're going to go to the 10th frame as we're going to have to go to extra innings to figure out who the winner of this game is after the Bombers are able to put a run across the board. I'll take a quick break and be back as you're listening to exclusive coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network. We go to the top of the 10th inning now as we're tied at 3 runs apiece. As this will be Matashak leading off here. First pitch to him is ball 1. Ferguson still on the mound. 1-0 offering, that one downstairs. That'll make it a 2-0 count, as this will be Matashak, Lovich, and Hopkins. As we play here in the top of the 10th inning, tied at 3 runs apiece. That one's fouled back. Matashak will still be ahead in the count at 2 balls and 1 strike. Jack will work some pine tar on the handle of the bat there. 2-1 offering. That one called strike 2. So it'll be even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Next pitch on its way. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. It'll be gloved at second. Throw to first in time. Goes as a 4-3 out for out number 1. So Matashak is retired for the first out of the inning. Now this will be third baseman Jackson Lovich. He's been hit by a pitch, had a couple of singles. One of those was an RBI single. So 1 out here, first pitch to him, and there's strike 1. So 0-1 offering to him. That one upstairs. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. So Ferguson's next offering. That one swung on and missed. For strike number 2. So 1 ball, 2 strike count. Lovich will dig back in. 1-2 offering. That one just missed right there. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2-2 offering on its way. That one in there for called strike 3. So the backwards K recorded. And it's out. Number 2. So now this will be Taylor Hopkins stepping in. Hopkins at an infield single. 2 strikeouts. Pop out to shortstop. First pitch to him called strike 1. Ferguson looking back in. That one swung on and missed for strike number 2. 0-2 offering. That one low. So we'll go 1 ball, 2 strike count. That pitch, that one's low, so we're even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's some action in the bullpen for the Bombers. That one swung on and missed for out number 3. So we'll go to the bottom of the 10th inning. Still tied at 3 apiece. You're listening to exclusive coverage, Renegades Baseball, here on the Show Me Sports Network.
We are State Tech. We are hands-on education. When you choose the #1 2-year college in the country, you know you will be ready for your career. That's why at State Tech we say, from the classroom to your career, we are the employer's choice. We are State Tech.
River Oak Christian Academy has been providing a strong biblical foundation and academic excellence within a Christian environment to students for more than 16 years. Located in Jefferson City, River Oak Christian Academy offers kinder prep through 7th grade, with 8th grade to be added in the 2023-2024 school year. River Oak Christian Academy's primary goal is the discipleship of the next generation to impact the world for Christ. Average class sizes are just 16 students, with a student body composed of families from over 30 area churches. Kinder prep offerings include 3 and 5 full-day sessions, with kindergarten offering a half-day and full-day programs. To find out more about River Oak Christian Academy, call them at 573-634-3983.
Well, new pitcher on the mound. As Wyatt Fisher will be on the mound now. So we play in the bottom of the 10th inning. here at Sedalia. As for Wyatt, he's 6 foot, 180-pound freshman from Jefferson City, plays at William Woods. He's a right-handed pitcher. He comes on here in the bottom of the 10th inning. We're tied at 3 runs. I differ on how we got to these 3 runs. My scorebook shows 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors. Oh, 3 runs. Let me change that. 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. Scoreboard shows 3, 9, and 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 4 errors is what I have for the Bombers, but the scoreboard has 3, 6, 3. So it'll be batters 4, 5, and 6 as Polton, Schmidt, and Budney are the 3 due up. So Polton, the first batter here that Fisher will face. First pitch. Bit upstairs, ball 1. Polton will be heading the count at 1 ball and no strikes. That pitch misses low and away, ball 2. And we're knotted at 3 runs apiece here as we play in the bottom of the 10th inning. Two-0 offering. That one's on the inside part of the plate for called strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike count. That one swung on and missed. Now we're even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. So Fisher looks in finally. Bolton gets back in the box. That one just misses. That makes it full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. The crowd starts to come alive a little bit. Fisher gets the sign. 3-2 pitch on its way. That one downstairs, so a leadoff walk issue to Polton. Now this will be designated hitter and Nick Schmidt. He had a single his last time up, had an RBI double the time before that. He also had a walk, hit into a 3-1 out. Schmidt steps in here, left-handed batter. Runner on first, nobody out. He's going to show bunt, puts it down, but it goes way foul out of play. So he'll be down in the count at 0-1. So he will step back in. Fisher toes the rubber. One offering, he'll show bunt again. He'll lay it down foul down the third base line. So now he is down in the count at 0-2. Again, runner on first base. That's Polton as he walked to lead off the inning. We play bottom of the 10th inning right now. Still tied at 3 runs apiece. Fisher's 0-2 offering on its way. That one's going to be a bouncing ball. Ott will glove it at second. He'll throw there for 1. Throw back to first, not in time. So they will retire the lead runner. That'll be the center fielder and Chris Pudney. He is 0 for 3 with a hit by pitch as Fisher will step off and call for time. Runner on first with 1 out here. Bottom of the 10th, we play tied at 3-3. First pitch, that's a well-hit ball. Wagner going back to left field, still going back, and it will be over his head, and it's going to be a ground roll double. That will be a ground roll double as runners on second and third now. The winning run at third base. Pudney got a hold of that one and ground roll doubles it. So now it'll be runners in scoring position here with just one out. Stepping in is Adam Webb. He had an RBI single, has 2 walks. Popped out to third base as Fuller goes out, has a conversation with his pitcher and Wyatt Fisher. So we are going to have an intentional walk here. I believe we're going to have an intentional walk. As soon as we get in play, there's something on the field over there. The plate umpire wants tossed out of play. So Webb will step in now. If they do intentionally walk him, it puts a force at any bag. Double play would be in order. Maybe they're not going to walk him. First pitch swung on and missed. Strike one. I thought that's what the sign they were given, but clearly I don't have the signs figured out. 0-1 offering from Fisher. That one upstairs. Fuller jumps up to get that. That takes a 1-1 strike. That pitch, that just misses low and outside for ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike to count. 1 out, runners on second and third. We're tied at 3-3 in the bottom of the 10th inning. That pitch upstairs. Now it's 3 balls and 1 strike, and they are going to intentionally walk him now. So Webb will get the free pass. So now it'll be bases loaded here with 1 out. Duffin Makings stepping in to bat. He had an RBI. He had a double that scored a run on later in the frame. So bases loaded here with 1 out. First pitch from Fisher. In there called strike 1. Get 1 out on the board. Luke Fuller's going to go out and have a conversation with his pitcher real quick. Make sure they're on the right page with the signs. Schmidt is at third base, Pudney at second base, and Webb on first. Schmidt reached safely with a fielder's choice, then a ground roll double put him on third. That put Pudney at second. And Webb intentionally walked here moments ago. Making steps back in. 0-1 offering to him. On its way. He'll foul that one out, so he'll be down the count at 0-2. Makings will step back in. In bases loaded. Fisher will look in, get the sign. 0-2 offering. That one upstairs. So that makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. And we're playing here in the bottom of the 10th inning as we're tied at 3 apiece. Renegades have to get out of this jam. Just 1 out on the board, bases loaded. 1-2 offering. That one's going to be a ball that's hit the opposite field and out of play. That goes foul. Fisher on the mound here. for the Renegades. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Again, 1 out, bases loaded. Tied at 3 runs apiece. Next pitch, that one swung on and missed, but got by Fisher. Runner's going to come home, and they're going to throw. He slides in, he's safe, and the Bombers win. As Schmidt comes home on a wild pitch, and the Bombers win by a score of 4-3 in 10 innings. As I said, Sedalia is very pesky, and they just showed it right there. As Schmidt comes home, scores a run on a wild pitch.
With tonight's victory, your Bombers improved to 19-18 on the Maple League season. Jeff City drops to 15-18. Fans, your Bombers are back in action right here at Liberty Park.
So that will do it for our ball game. As the run comes in on the wild pitch, and that ends the ball game as the Bombers win it in the bottom of the 10th inning. We just needed one more frame, but did not fall in favor of the Renegades, unfortunately, as they drop it here with a wild pitch and a run scored in the bottom of the 10th inning, and they fall by a final of 4-3. Well, that's probably going to do it for a post-game show. I got to say, a little frustrated that the players will be too, that they did not get the win. They played a great game, but just couldn't find a way to close it out. Also, I rode with the team, so I want to make sure I have a ride back, because it is not the furthest walk back that we take all season, but it's going to be a long walk nonetheless back to Jefferson City. So, as the Renegades drop tonight's game by a final score of 4-3 in 10 innings, we will be back on the air tomorrow at about 6:40 with our pregame show. First pitch set for 7 o'clock. We will be at St. Joe as the St. Joseph Mustangs are hosting the Renegades tomorrow in a North versus South Mink League matchup for the Show Me Sports Network. I'm Blake Gazaway. Until we talk to you tomorrow night about 6:40, so long and have a great evening.
You've been listening to the biggest and absolute best game coverage in mid-Missouri on the exclusive home for Jefferson City Renegades baseball, the Show Me Sports Network and the Renegades Radio Network. The Show Me Sports Network broadcast crew are the ones that know your Renegades the best. Exclusive coverage of Jefferson City Renegades baseball has been brought to you by Animal Medical Center of Jefferson City, Avon with Michelle Carty, Boone County Journal, Centurion Cares, Christopher Scott, Farmers Insurance, Doc and Norm Direct, Eddie Goodell Society, Han Custom Laser Engraving LLC, Hoslog Landscaping and Design, Last Sentinel Firearms, Retrieving Freedom, River Oak Christian Academy, Sawdust Studios, State Tech of Missouri, and Walk Off Wood Bat Company. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Join us anytime on the web at ShowMeSportsNetwork.com or find us on Facebook by searching the Show Me Sports Network. The Show Me Sports Network and the Renegades Radio Network, your exclusive home.
Serving fans throughout the Midwest and even more around the world, this is the Show Me Sports Network. The preceding was an exclusive broadcast property presentation of the Show Me Sports Network and was a high-fidelity, all-digital broadcast. This broadcast is copyright by the Show Me Sports Network for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this broadcast without the Show Me Sports Network's written consent is prohibited.